Ladies and gentlemen, this contest for the Jack Howard Promotions 175-pound grappling championship. Introducing first, competing out of the blue corner, representing Vamos MMA. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. He weighs 163.2 pounds. Here is Mike Malkasian. And his opponent, representing Maxim BJJ. Standing at 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing 195 pounds, competing out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, Destefano!
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, as we just got a fan got yelled at for grabbing the cage, it's a big no-no. This is a 1 8-minute round, not 8 1-minute rounds. So the ring announcer said 8 1-minute rounds, but just one long 8-minute round.
Yeah, with a sudden death if there's no submission, I believe.
I'll tell you, Blue looks like a sleeper.
For those who are watching, in the white shorts we have Destefano. In the blue shorts, Mike Malkasian.
I was saying, Mike Malkasian he looks like a, he looks like a sleeper to me. So, I mean, intensity's there, so.
The difference of these compared to regular grappling matches is you have the cage to help with the takedowns compared to when you're in a tournament or open mat space where
when
you
you're
can't
just running around. Yep.
Wait, so I'm sorry, you could utilize the cage.
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
So they allow that.
Yeah, it can help get you secure your takedown. It stops them from getting out of positions, and it can also help you defensively when you're in trouble. You can sit to the cage.
Right.
Because even when you're sprawling, all of a sudden your feet slide to the cage. Now they got something to leverage to work on and push towards.
And once again, then breathing.
Yep.
You can take a breath there, right? Come down on your feet.
And you know where you are. You can know where you are compared to just being on a mat where you're in the open ocean.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like the ropes, Danny. Same concept, right? With boxing or kickboxing.
Yeah, the ropes give a little more play.
Right.
A lot of times. But you can also push off the cage. Like right now, if you wanted to reverse, you could push 1 foot off the cage and push
Right,
forward.
so you could do anything. You could do a backflip off the cage, correct?
I would love to see that.
I mean, me as well.
Now, this is a big takedown I think is going to dictate where this fight goes.
I mean, I'm interested to see, neither of these guys drop down, right? A lot of the new jiu-jitsu players want to sit guard and play off their backs.
Yep.
These guys look like they're both looking for top control.
Just as you said.
Yeah,
You just called it.
he went to half guard, flattened out.
See, as a wrestler mentality, I don't think I could ever do that.
It
And I
takes
know
a
that's the
while to
game.
get out of it.
Yeah.
Once you get comfortable on your back, it's a different game.
Different game.
But wrestlers get caught a lot the way they come up because you belly down to come up, so you give up your back a lot.
See, Danny, a lot of people think when you're on your back, you're at a disadvantage, but you're not.
No,
but you're
not at
not.
all. Not in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's amazing the flexibility and the dexterity that some of these jiu-jitsu guys have when they're using their legs to put over people's head to operate.
It's just a matter of training and getting comfortable. It's like you were saying earlier with the wrestling and bridging. First time you tried to bridge on your neck, it hurt. You couldn't do it.
Yep.
Then all of a sudden you're hanging out there for 5 minutes doing stretches.
4th grade, I remember that. First time wrestling, doing a bridge in kid wrestling, and I'm like, I don't like this. Next night, it's like, all right, it's not that bad.
That's also muscle memory. That's what muscle memory is.
All right, so we got full side control now by Dennis.
Yeah, Destefano's in a good position right here.
He's not really advancing. I don't know if he's just trying to wear him out, like put pressure on him and keep him breathing. And now he's starting to look for north-south.
Now, Dan, is there a big rivalry between these guys or these gyms? You can see the crowd is up in.
Yeah, there's no question.
Up against the
They're
cage.
both very well-known gyms. You have a guy out of Vamos MMA, which is a huge known gym, and then you have one out of Maxim, which also produces a lot and is a well-known gym. So it's just 2 top Long Island gyms going at it, which always makes it fun.
Absolutely.
You know they're good. You know, you go to some of these gyms that claim they do MMA and jiu-jitsu and you don't know. You follow the heritage of the black belts under this gym, you know they come from a long lineage of jiu-jitsu practitioners.
There's nothing like the credibility. You know, I mean, I would say longevity equals credibility. You know, I'm sure it's the same concept, you know.
Absolutely, yeah. You're the experience you put into something. Like you're not going to pay a plumber that just started, doesn't have his license, and you're paying him for his 30 years of experience.
And who taught him?
Unless it's like your cousin Vinny and he says he could do things, but you know you can't. You trust
give him
him,
15,
yeah, you give like, listen, go do the hose.
Give you a few beers and a pizza for it.
It looked like Mike was going to recover the half guard again, but he got flattened back out. Right now, if I was trying to tire him out and I was Dennis, I would drop my hips back and really sit my chest. Now, see, he's using the cage
that's what we were saying before.
But I would drop one of my hips back. I'd put my other hip in it, my knee in his other hip. I'd drop my knee back, and I'd sit all my weight on his chest and make him carry my weight.
So you want the top guy, Destefano, you're saying get off your knees, on your toes, so you're applying that pressure.
And almost like a sprawl.
Yep.
Same scenario. But put that weight on his chest. It also creates less space for your defense, and or less space for escapes. But it also makes the guy carry your weight.
Oh yeah, that's heavy on you.
Yeah. So look, he's looking for an arm bar.
See, that's what I mean.
And he should drag him away from the fence. Get him away if that's where.
Yeah, now's the time to get that slide going.
Now, Danny, how long does it take for you to really get comfortable on your back in this situation? I mean, the same concept?
Same concept. It's just time. You know, coming from, it depends your background. You come in with no knowledge and they teach you on your back right away, you pick it up. Right. Like Kyle was saying before, if you come from a wrestler,
right,
you're taught, if you wrestled most of your life, you're told never go to your back.
Right.
Never. It's like the cardinal rule.
Right.
Yeah, you'll find most wrestlers sleeping on their stomach.
Yeah. He's got a butterfly guard now. Recovered the butterfly guard, looking to sweep. Back to half guard. Mike's working from the bottom.
Yeah, he seems comfortable. He definitely seems comfortable on the bottom.
Once again, it looks like Dennis is just trying to wear him out, but I haven't seen an attempt for a submission yet.
Meaning there's no advantage. He's not really. He's just going at this point. He's not advancing.
I mean, it is 8-minute match, so you can pace yourself.
So he's wearing him out. He's trying to wear him out.
But like I said, I would make him carry my weight more if I was going to wear him out.
A nice transition right there to get out of the half guard.
And now he pinned his arm between his legs. Real popular MMA pose for ground and pound right there.
Absolutely, you get that crucifix.
Able to sneak it out. But see right there, if he would have dropped his weight down, he could have held that arm a little longer. Cross face. Looking to step over from north-south.
Now
that's a move. That's a power move right there.
Now, what I see in a lot of times, like jiu-jitsu, like in wrestling, I would want to control the head, no matter whether he's on his stomach or his back. I want to control the head to control the body. And jiu-jitsu, I feel like you don't get that. Or like you're not going to control the head to try and transition at all.
My instructor's instructor told us, is there a move called the neck escape? No.
Yeah, that's an oxymoron.
There's a move called the hip escape. So control the hips, flatten them out.
Yeah, so he's controlling the body specifically, the torso.
You want to shut down the pivotal movements.
And breathing as well, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, you should be breathing calm, both of them.
But, Danny, if he's on top of him consistently, how do you control your breathing if you're at the bottom?
You make a little space. You get your arms in the frame and make space. But he's also not really fully on him because he's sitting on his knees. Right there, this position right now, where he slid that left leg back, that's more of a carrying the weight position.
Gotcha.
That's hard to breathe.
Gotcha.
But now he's back to... You could also knee on neck here. Start putting the knee on the neck to be a jerk.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, how long can you do that?
I mean, you could be annoying with it. It's a move.
I know it's a move, but so that's obviously...
They'll just get out of it. They're not going to stay there.
Correct.
So now they're going to go to sudden death, I believe.
All right, now scoring-wise.
Look, you said one round, 2 minutes.
For sudden death is, I don't know how they're going to do it, but normally you flip a coin and you start in a position. So one guy will get to take the other guy's back or mount or whatever position they pick, and you have to escape from that position, or you either get submitted or escape. And it's timed in that 2 minutes. So if the guy gets out faster than the other guy, he wins.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
If he submits him, I believe it's over, or you have to submit the guy faster.
You get the same opportunity.
Yeah.
All right.
What are you seeing at this point?
I see that Mike looks real comfortable on his back.
I saw that initially.
And Dennis looks like he just wanted to hold and control and cover. So I don't know if this is going to be just a 2-minute round judge decision. That's what it seems like.
It seems like they're equal in strength. Am I correct about that?
That was kind of like you could almost say that was a bit of a stalemate.
A draw. Yeah,
100%,
right.
100%.
Like a standoff.
Yeah. So I think it's going to go to judge's decision if on this. That's what I think, or referee's decision.
So then when the refs are judging it and they're making a decision, are they going to take down counts, I assume, or I'm not sure how that works.
I think it's going to be it's all around dominance if I was the ref, like who's controlling, who's moving. You know, in jiu-jitsu it's funny because you can be on bottom.
There's no real point system.
And well, there is when they do actual scoring. It's like wrestling with like different points for takedowns and escapes.
Advantage and stuff, all right.
But
there's so many, I know there's a lot of different rules in jiu-jitsu.
What is it? JackhammerPromotions.com?
JackhammerFights.com.
For those watching tonight on JackhammerFights.com, we appreciate you watching and joining us.
We got 2 more. We got after this, we got the 2 main events, 2 title fights.
Absolutely, 2 fights left.
Always a good show put on by Jackhammer Promotions.
Absolutely, Bobby Campbell does a great job. He's looking to come out of retirement. The commission said absolutely not for his opponent. It's a shame. That would have been a great exhibition match.
Yeah, I was definitely looking forward to that.
I was as well.
First off, as much as Bobby's my boy, I was fanboying that it was going to be Phil Baroni. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he's the first guy from New York to be in the UFC.
Yeah, the New York Badass.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Wow.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because I mentioned it to Kelly. Kelly didn't even know who he was.
Yeah.
I just showed him a video.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's a bulldog.
That's the New York Badass.
Yeah. Destefano has an over-under right now.
10 seconds.
Love to see a nice
Somebody
little arm
needs to
drag.
shoot.
I want to see a
Somebody
nice little
needs to
arm
shot.
drag to a double.
Shot. Look for an ankle lock. I'm going to have to say that Dennis won that one.
I have to agree.
You think Dennis took that? Yeah.
I think
he was just more dominating positions.
Just on top and control. And then that last round, he held him up against the fence the entire time.
But now, as far as so if you hold someone against the fence, right? You're basically at an advantage, right? So that's basically you're what I'm
You're
trying.
the stronger of the two
Right.
in that situation.
Clearly, so that's what they look at.
You're applying the pressure.
Right.
Therefore, you're the aggressor.
You're the aggressor.
At advantage.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for both competitors in this championship contest.
We're going to throw it up to the ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the rules of this contest consisted of 1 8-minute round to submission or draw. Subsequently, we went into a 2-minute overtime. I now turn it to ISKA head official Thomas Sconzo to declare the winner.
The winner by pure domination submission in both matches will go to our new champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and new 175-pound grappling division Jackhammer Promotions champion, Dennis Destefano.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Dennis Destefano wins the grappling match. As you heard Tom Sconzo, the head official of the ISKA, his quote, pure domination in that grappling match. Excellent showing by both artists.
Mr. Destefano, congratulations. Congratulations, Mr. Destefano. Certainly a hard-fought bout against your opponent, Mike Malkasian. And what we might like to elaborate on before now, the cornerstone and father of Destefano Demolition Incorporated, a family business in Jackhammer Promotions.
Yeah, I just want to apologize to all my friends and family and my team for not getting the finish. Mike's a hell of a competitor. He's a tough motherfucker, man. Great job. Mama Renee, Rocco, Dominic, thank you for pushing me every day, making me compete. The dog pound, if you ain't in the dog pound, they don't fucking matter. Kenny, Alex, Anthony, Leo, my brothers. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Destefano.